Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, SoCal Fisherman. In today's video, is just gonna show you guys a simple technique on how to get mussel for fishing bait. So first things first, you want to go out to these spots that have mussel during low tide. That's the best time to get mussel. Cause you never want to go out there on high tide trying to be down there. First off, the rocks are gonna be soaked. Second, it's gonna make it a more dangerous situation, with the possibility of waves crashing at you, or you even falling in there in the water. So it can be a dangerous situation. Sometimes there are those rocks with tight wedges where you could get your foot stuck, so it's always best to go during low tide to where you can see everything, where everything's at. That way you could just go and get your mussel safely. You might still get a little wet, but it's a normal process. You can see here how I'm lifting my foot as the tide's coming in, for the same reason that the water's gonna keep coming in. You're gonna get wet regardless, most likely. So just plan on it whenever you're out there. Take something you don't mind getting wet. Shoes you don't mind getting wet. Have my little bucket there with the mussels. And as well, some spots like this, they will have baby mussels. You'll see here shortly in the video what I'm talking about. But yeah, for right now, just picking those mussels, and this good fishing bait, mainly to target croaker. Oh yeah, and right here, just some fishing lines. Someone got snagged on right there on the mussels, probably when fishing during high tide. Yeah, so also during low tide, when you go out to these spots, you can actually see the structure of the fishing area. That way you go prepared whenever it is high tide. That way you prepare for what structures below there. That way you know where to cast, what sinkers, because pyramid sinkers, fishing in these spots, if you're not careful, you will get stuck. It's always best to use torpedo weights, or if you are going to use, if you are planning on using pyramid weight, just know your structure. That way you're not stopping right by those rocks, because you will end up getting stuck most of the time. When using mussel, it's good bait for croaker, corbina, sargos. You'll even land some perch with these. Yeah, you'll land a good variety of fish with these. Opalai over there at the jetties. Whatever species feeds there along those jetties, the rocks, below the piers. Yeah, it's good bait overall. And baby mussel, that's a great bait for landing big croakers. And with that one, there's different methods people use to put on hooks. Most of the time for baby mussels, people use treble hooks. That's the best method on keeping everything on. And then using a piece of elastic thread just to tie everything down and on. Yeah, right here you want to go for mainly the bigger mussels. That's something that those bigger mussels are the ones with more meat in there. So that way with baby mussels, you don't waste too much time scraping. With those big mussels, you end up probably almost likely be enough for to hook on 4 separate times. And yeah, here you can see the baby mussel I'm talking to you about. That baby mussel with the green little grass on it, that's the best one to use for catching some big croakers. So yeah, that one, for the most part, you get your treble hook, you get your mussel, you end up smashing it down either with your shoe or a weight, just to pretty much give it a good mash, release the baby mussel juices and all. Then you put it all on the hook, thread it on, cast it out there. Just make sure you leave enough room on your hooks, that way the fish can still hook on. That way you just don't feel those big bites and boom, you don't get hooked on. Yeah, and just a reminder, Sunday, August 13th, we are gonna have another fishing tournament there at the Oceanside Pier from 6 a.m. to noon, and this time it's for the biggest croaker or corbina. So either one of those, the biggest one will measure it up, get you on the board. Third place, it's gonna be a Daiwa reel, and first and second place, they'll cash that's accumulated amongst everyone, it will be split up amongst first and second place. So wish you all guys good luck. Hope you could join us. Hope to see you guys out there. I'd say plan ahead, plan on arriving early, check the tide schedule. That way you lock in your spot wherever you feel the bites could be better at based off the tide. And hope you guys all have fun, enjoy yourself, meet new people and all. At the end of the day, it's just to bring everyone together for this fishing tournament. Thank you.